Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get started immediately, my friends. We're going to get right down to business and start you off with an oracle card, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's up for the Pisces collective, my gods. What's going on with the beautiful Pisceans here in early September? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into. So it's always interesting. Let's get it going here. What do we got for Pisces? Guys, yeah, quick. All right, so this is a very complex type of card. It can also be linked into social media, groups of people, the community at large. I always find this interesting because it could be a few different things, and we'll unwrap that in a moment. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly do me a favor and illuminate that like button by tapping its third eye. It needs some enlightenment, but we're going to get into the reading here. Enough of all those things. If you look at this image, you see that man, you see that woman, you see all those different various portraits hanging. So to me, it means a few things. It could be the community at large. It could represent family, work situations, lots of different people. So you could be a very popular individual in this time. Another thing could be a lot of things affecting your energy. Okay, so just know you might be a little up and down. If you're happy, sad, flip-flopping through emotions, there could be a lot of different things that are affecting you that aren't really of your volition or your control. Your empathy might be ramped up. But a big thing with this card, it does link into social media because of the community ties and stuff like that. So there could be something, whether it is a business thing, but you might be spending a lot of time on social media, more than you know you should. We'll just put that to the side because it could be any and all of those things. But yeah, we're going to get you into tarot. I'll start you with 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify, get the juicy stuff. And don't worry about that first card. It is just a little footnote. It doesn't make or break the reading. But let's see what we got for the Pisceans using the lovely Vice Versa Tarot. Now, last week's reading was pretty positive. I would say the last couple of weeks, the readings have been positive, Pisces. It was titled Exciting News Incoming. So hopefully you got some good news. I always say that I keep my titles as simplistic as possible. I don't like to convolute them. But we're going to see what we have for you this week. I'm just hoping the energies were nice for you in recent days. But let's get these first 3 out. As you know, energy is never set in stone. This could be other people you're linked to, so you just fit it to your story, my friends. What's going on? It's all very personal. Okay. Interesting. 2 of Wands, very strategy based. Okay. We're going to keep it moving here. That is an interesting introductory type of card to this spread. We're going to keep it going, though. That could represent distance, travel, planning. All right, Queen of Pentacles, she is very popular in the water signs this week, usually an extremely positive card. All right, let's get one more out here. Might be a link to an earth sign. Wow, positive. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands here on the back end, and I just want to point out that there is 2 wand cards, very fiery, very passionate type of energies. So that could bode really well. Now, we're going to go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive messages, because that could really flip this whole reading on its head depending on what pops out. But position number 1, we have the 2 of Wands. As I always say, all 2s in tarot, they could represent decisions, they could represent being at a crossroads, making a choice. This one does have distance involved, all right? So it could talk about travel, it could talk about situations where there's distance, but the big vibe I always get with this card is strategy, choosing your path, eyes to the future. So we could be looking at something that's coming down the pipeline when we see this card. Interesting. Now, as we move through the reading, we have another intriguing card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could just be a link to an earth sign, right? I see her as the Empress Light. If you're not linked to an earth sign, when we see her, we think of abundance. We think of connection to nature. All those things that are similar with the Empress. So this could be spirit blessing you in some sort of way, or it could be your connection to those things. This could be a nice influx of monetary abundance as well. Okay, so we're really going to want to clarify her and see what that could be about. On the inverse, though, I will say this. All cards in tarot are dualistic in nature. They have positives, they have negatives. She could represent somebody being a bit stubborn or set in their ways or even smothering. Now, the final card of the main part of the spread. Six of Wands, absolutely beautiful. This is one of the biggest cards of victory, triumph, overcoming. This is an energy of wins, right? So it does kind of link in with what we've been seeing for you the past couple of weeks. There's a positive energy around the Piscean collective, especially with all this wand energy we have showing up, very fiery. I don't feel like it's volatile in a bad way. This card could also represent receiving public accolades, right? Getting kudos for the things that you've done, gaining recognition. So it could just be something really swinging your way or gaining recognition for what you've done. So we're going to put that Six of Wands down right there. Let's dive deeper on all this, Pisces. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, so we're going to shuffle it up one more time for you, my lovely friends, and see what's up here for the Pisceans, my guides. Talk to me. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Two of Wands. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If there are any messages that you're feeling that you want to give to Pisces, you could just drop it in the comments. I don't mind. You won't step on my toes. Let's go in on this Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah, the deck is being specific. Let's see what we got. Yeah. All right. We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. This bodes really, really well for me. All pages are students. All pages are messengers. If there is some sort of new adventure, new endeavor that you're wanting to move towards or learn, I would give you encouragement to do so. Whether it is school related, whether it's work related. This tells me with the Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, like, make that choice and pursue that. Now, obviously, that's not for everyone. This could be talks, right? Because he is the messenger of the tarot deck. This could be somebody either planning to have a talk with you or you wanting to have a chat with somebody else for sure, okay? The way the rest of this reading plays out will tell us what the topic might be about, but there could be some sort of conversation coming in. Like I said, last week's reading was exciting news incoming. The Page of Pentacles is a bearer of news. So there could be somebody that is wanting to converse with you about something. But this bodes really well for new ventures. We're going to keep moving. Very, very nice. There could be a new chapter coming in for you as well, and I don't feel like it's a bad thing, my friends. Let's see what's up with that Queen of Pentacles. Because it's interesting that we have all earth and fire here. Usually those are elements that can clash sometimes, but let's see what's up. We're going to go in on this Queen of Pentacles. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Why is this Queen? Yeah, the deck is being super, super specific. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, though. Now, I just want to explain this. We're using the vice versa tarot, my friends. Okay? And in this deck, we have the upright, and we don't have reverses. We have the reverse side. The Ace of Pentacles reverse is really interesting. This could be somebody that you're connected to that might be a bit of a workaholic. This is somebody that is throwing and putting all of their time into their tasks. Someone that's always busy. Someone that's always doing something. That could be you for all we know. There is something that you might be pursuing and are headstrong about, but this centerpiece is giving me a bit of a workaholic type of vibe. Someone that can't be denied in some type of way, and it doesn't necessarily feel bad. Now, the secondary message I could give is there also might be somebody that is content where they're at. They don't want more, they don't want less, they're good where they're at, they're just going with the flow. That's the type of vibe I'm getting here. So I feel like it's either that extreme of workaholic mentality or someone that's just taking it cool, taking it easy. Like, no, I'm good where I'm at. I'm not going to overexert myself. Everything's fine. So do with that what you will. I'm getting a lot of different energies here. That might be you and somebody else. But we're getting tons of pentacles here. 3 of the 5 cards out are pentacles. Okay, so that does talk about all those earthly type of topics. We're going to go in on that 6 of Wands, though, and see what's up with that. Because I've been eyeing that up since the very beginning of the reading. Because that could tell us what the end result of something's going to be. This could all be one story. It could be multiple things, Pisces. But let's see what's up. Why is that 6 of Wands here? Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Ace of Cups in the upright underneath the Six of Wands, that fiery, explosive type of win. Someone that won't be denied, somebody that will accomplish what they want to accomplish, what they set out to do. Now, for some of you, this could set out like a storyboard if we look at it, because remember I said in the beginning, you know what, I'll save that for when we do the recap, because this can read like a story, like beginning, present, end. But when we have the Ace of Cups, that's emotional fulfillment. It's some sort of opportunity. And underneath this Six of Wands, I just feel somebody collecting some complete and total victory or triumph here. And with the fiery energy, it does feel explosive in some type of manner. Somebody finally breaking through, like breaking through the wall. That's the vibe I'm picking up here. Now, when we recap it in a minute, I'll tell you how it fits to the story like me. But once again, this could be various different things. This could be an end result of finally overcoming something, finally winning in the end. So there are beautiful positive energies here, Pisces, overall. Okay, so let's go through. I'm going to give you a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. But I'll tell you how each of them go, then I'll tell you why it reads like a story to me. In position number 1, we got the Two of Wands, we got the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, there might be something you're planning or wanting to do. Like, hey, maybe I should go into this venture. Maybe I should go into that. Maybe I should start school or learn this. This is Spirit asking you to take on that new task, walk that new path. It's beautiful. For some of you, there could be someone that wants to have a talk or a chat with you that they could be planning on, okay? To the center, we got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and it gave me two extreme types of energies. This could be somebody that is completely content with where they're at. They're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to overexert myself. I'm not going to put too much energy in. I'm just going to coast a little bit. Or this could be somebody that is a complete workaholic, complete focus. Like, no, this is my task. I'm not stopping. But when we get to the back end, the Six of Wands with the Ace of Cups, that beautiful victory and triumph in the end. And like I said, with the fiery energy, I'm picking up off that Six of Wands, like that explosive breakthrough type of win or victory feels good to me. Now, the way this reads like a story to me, as I was alluding to, is we have the beginning, someone wanting to take a new path, throwing themselves into that completely, and then reaping the fruits of that in the end. So it's a beautiful vibe. Please take a screenshot. We're going to get you one shadow card here. Definitely a different type of reading than we had last week, that's for sure. So you just fit it to your situation. Maybe this is just Spirit trying to give you a shot in the arm, saying like, hey, this is what you can look forward to. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of work. You get out of it what you put into it. That's kind of like a vibe I'm picking up too. But let's get one shadow card here. What do we got for Pisces? There are good opportunities at play. This is like the third week in a row we've had a positive reading for Pisces. Okay, yeah, and there it is. We have the Star card in the shadows. Now, usually this, in the shadow side, we look at the inverse, right? And this could be a card that in the inverse can represent pessimism. For some of you, it could be an Aquarius that may have left a mark on you. But when I see the Star, it does talk about distance, something that's a little bit out of reach, a little bit down the road, the future. And this card does speak about the balance between optimism and pessimism, right? So Spirit might be asking you to try to turn yourself to a little more optimism and don't drown yourself in pessimism or the negative. And I know that's easier said than done in this world today. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. It seems like half the world has lost their goddamn minds. But it's very important for you to keep a positive mind state, okay? And keep that optimism. Don't let the world ruin that for you. So Pisces, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you. And I'll see you next time.